Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland studios. This is your home for the best mix, the best variety, and all the important information you need. Download the Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com. The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making the top of your house the best it can be. Visit bestbuymetalroofing.com.
The best mix, the best variety. WCLE, Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm CJ Papa. In a matter of days,
their Navy is gone. 24 ships in 3 days. That's a lot of ships.
President Trump discussing the conflict with Iran. The president also wants a seat at the table as to who will lead the Islamic Republic in the future. But up first, winning the war.
The Israelis are going after these missile launching positions. The IDF strikes against at least 6 different ballistic missile launchers in Iran.
Fox's Trey Yanks in Tel Aviv. President Trump fires Kristi Noem. Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer.
Good riddance.
The president selecting Oklahoma Senator, that's Mark Wayne Mullen, to lead Homeland Security.
There's a lot of work we can do to get Department of Homeland Security working, working for the American people.
Mullen needs to be confirmed by former colleagues in the Senate. The price of the pump rising 7 cents overnight, 33 cents over 4 days. America's listening to Fox News.
The news is sponsored by Lee University, where you can expect something great.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at loganthompsonlaw.com.
Since 1999, Southern Heritage Bank has been growing to serve you. Now we are growing once again as we partner with Park National Bank to form an even stronger, more impactful community bank. This merger allows us to provide you with a greater range of products, services, and technologies, while your same local bankers continue to deliver the unbelievably good service you expect. Stop by or give us a call to learn how we are growing together, serving more. Southern Heritage Bank, division of Park National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
We are Mix 1041. We're on MixTV.tv. Welcome in 7:03 as Mix Mornings is presented by Bradley Medical Center. Time for local and state news from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. Good morning to all of you. And tragedy struck in Cleveland early yesterday morning about 9 o'clock as Cleveland police investigating a fatal motor vehicle crash. It happened shortly before 9 Thursday morning, right there on Keith Street near the Walmart there on Keith. Investigators say that a vehicle traveling southbound crossed the median and struck a vehicle heading northbound. After the initial crash, the vehicle continued and hit a trailer being pulled by another vehicle. Police say the crash may have been caused by a medical event. Drugs and alcohol are not believed to be factors. No other injuries were reported. The name of the person who died is being withheld until family is notified. That investigation is ongoing. Ray County School is going to be closed today due to sickness among faculty, staff, and students. School officials say the central office maintenance and custodial crews will still report to work as scheduled. Again, Ray County Schools closed today due to sickness among faculty, staff, and students. All right, we told you earlier this week about the Tennessee Republican Party removing candidates statewide. The list was 149 candidates as of last Monday, but the final report is in, and it's down to 22. The state Republican Party removed 22 candidates statewide from the May 5th primary ballot, including 3 in Bradley County. Party bylaws require Republican candidates to have voted as a Republican in 3 of the last 4 primaries, be active in the party, and pay a qualifying fee. The candidates removed locally are County Commission candidate Ron Calfee, School Board candidate Daniel Stennett and also Bradley County mayoral candidate Bradley Griffith. Now, Caleb Luzader, a candidate for Bradley County Commission District 2 Seat A, was added back on the ballot. We're gonna talk with Caleb at about an hour from now, about 8:15. But under Tennessee law, the May 5th primary ballot is now finalized statewide. And finally, state lawmakers considering a proposal that would ban kratom products across the state. The House bill would make it illegal to sell, possess, or distribute kratom in Tennessee. Supporters say the substance poses a growing health risk, point to overdose deaths and addiction concerns. During testimony at the state capitol, a mother of a 27-year-old son who died after taking kratom along with prescription medication. Investigators with the TBI told lawmakers they're seeing increasing reports of kratom abuse and withdrawal issues. The bill, now advanced in the legislature, will continue moving through the lawmaking process. Local and state news from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. Visit LoganThompsonLaw.com. They've got an attorney for most any situation you might be facing.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. It's the annual March Slam Dunk Sales event at Don Ledford Automotive Center. Huge savings on Chevrolet and GMC, plus the best pre-owned vehicles. Don Ledford Automotive Center, North Lee Highway, Cleveland, and DonLedford.com, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning as we take a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras. The interstate is looking good. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Rid-A-Pest Mix line is 423-614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by Waste Connections of Tennessee. They are looking for quality candidates. If you're ready for a career change, join Waste Connections of Tennessee. Go to careers.wasteconnections.com, where great opportunities await.
All right, congratulations. The Walker Valley Mustangs, the boys won the Region 3 4A Boys Championship over Cookeville last night, 76-60. And so now Walker Valley will host Lebanon in a sub-state game Monday night, 7 o'clock. Again, at Walker Valley. We'll have coverage here, Mix 104.1 and the Mix app, presented by Cleveland Ford. Stephen Shelton and Terry Evans did the game last night, did a great job. And Shelton, who probably got very little sleep, is heading in here. So he's got a big contest announcement with Cleveland Insurance. We'll make that announcement around 7:30 this morning. I will say, now, we're not going to make it yet. I'm going to let Shelton make it. But it's a one-day contest. So man the battle stations. Again, Walker Valley wins the Region Boys Championship. That's Monday night. They're sub-state against Lebanon. The Bradley Central High School Bearettes will host Mount Juliet tomorrow night in a sub-state game at Smitty Arena, which I was honored to see Gloria Smitty at lunch yesterday at Gondolier, quite frankly. And between Manos and Gloria Smitty and Karen Winters, man, we had a great time. Anyway, that game tomorrow night at Smitty Arena. It'll be here, Mix 104.1 and the Mix app, presented by Cleveland Ford. Here's a stat for you. Bridget, your alma mater. Mm-hmm. The Bearettes have played in 15 sub-state home games in the last 16 years.
My goodness.
15 home sub-states in the last 16 years. That's called, ladies and gentlemen, that's called domination.
Yeah.
It's domination.
It's got to be some kind of record.
I would think. They got all the other ones, so I might as well. But good luck to Walker Valley boys and the Bradley Central High School Bearettes. We are excited. Time for the Hardee's Wake Up, 10 minutes after 7 on a Friday morning. By the way, it's a Friday before spring break next week. And at Hardee's, they're ready. Hardee's 2 for $7 fish sandwiches are back on their back for a limited time on the menu, featuring that Red Hook beer battered Alaskan fish with shredded lettuce, Ken's tartar sauce served on a perfectly toasted bun. Visit Hardee's today before this offer swims away. Now, this And a great breakfast awaits you at Hardee's.
Good morning. This is your Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfast mix and match alarm.
We've got fluff. These are Hardee's Frisco breakfast sandwiches starting at just $3.99. This is our bacon, sausage, 100% Angus, and sourdough. The McNuthin speaks for itself. The Frisco breakfast starting at just $3.99. Only at Hardee's.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything bright. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Did you know that a large number of student athletes vape, thinking it will give them a boost in performance? But you can't play if you can't breathe. Escape the Vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Owning a home should be one of life's greatest pleasures, but without a solid foundation, it can become a major source of stress. Luckily, you're not alone. Our experts can identify the true cause of foundation issues and guide you through every step of the way to fixing them, from pinpointing the problem to perfecting the solution. We form custom solutions to meet the needs of your foundation and your wallet, including flexible payment options. With our team by your side, consider your home and your peace of mind secure.
All right, 7:13. This portion of Mixed Mornings is sponsored by McDonald's.
Right now, it's buy one, add one for $1 on your breakfast favorites at McDonald's, including your choice of sausage McGriddles, sausage burritos, sausage McMuffin, sausage biscuit, or hash browns, and you can mix and match. That's available now at McDonald's.
Today's best mix, best variety. We are Mix 1041, 713. We're on the Mix 1041 app. Download the app for free at mymix1041.com. Let's go inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
Thank you to all the families that have and continue to purchase all your mattress needs from locally owned Mermaid Mattress. Keeping your dollars local is important, and so is buying from a family, not a firm.
All right, for today, cloudy skies early in the day, partly cloudy later. A stray shower or thunderstorm is possible. A high of 84 and a low of 63 this evening. For tomorrow, overcast skies, a stray shower or thunderstorm is possible again. A high of 79 and a low of 59 tomorrow evening with rain showers tomorrow night. And then on Sunday, cloudy skies with rain showers and a high of 72. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 54 degrees. MilliganVane.com. Taking a look at our Langley Roofing radar. Things are looking great out there.
This weather forecast is brought to you by PhD Pharmacy, Keith Street near Harrison Pike. Free delivery within a 50-mile radius of Cleveland. Call Gina Moser Patterson today at 423-614-6650.
All right, again, we've got a major contest announcement around 7:30. This will be a contest that is only happening today. It's sponsored by Cleveland Insurance. Stephen Shelton will be along, fresh from his trip last night with Terry Evans up to McMinnville and Warren County High School. Walker Valley won the boys region championship. You heard that here. Thousands of you did on Mix 1041 radio and the app. So stand by for that. It's also a special day. We're going to salute some people today in just a moment.
let's get a check of the forecast with meteorologist Clay Smith. Clay, we can see the weekend on the horizon.
Yeah, we're almost there. It is Friday, and it's been a warm week, and that tree pollen's starting to increase. Trees are blooming, and it feels like late May. And today, record highs possible again. Here's the good news as you're stepping out on this Friday morning. Well, things are pretty quiet out there, and really not seeing any restrictions of visibility. There's no rain falling, so things are looking a-okay. Temperatures, once again, on the warm side, 54 in Chattanooga, 53 in Athens. As you step out, it actually feels really nice outside. Later today, record highs, I would say likely. It was going to be even warmer than it was yesterday, and we ended up breaking a record here in Chattanooga on Thursday. The high temperatures was 81. The old record was 80 degrees. So today, if we do hit 83, that'll be another record to fall. Our old record 82 set back in 1956. So this warm air is just pumping across the southeast and much of the eastern half of the country. Some areas will be as much as 20 to even 30 degrees above normal. So it's not just us dealing with the spring-like warmth. It's a pretty good chunk of the eastern half of the country. And look at these highs. I mean, we're talking 80s 4 out of 7 days, average 61. So we're going to be over 20 degrees above that mark. A little bit cooler Sunday into Monday, if you want to call it that. And then Tuesday and Wednesday, we could have some more record highs falling here across the Tennessee Valley. Another reminder, I know it feels like spring. We also spring forward this weekend. 2 a.m. on Sunday morning, we'll be springing forward. Back to daylight saving time, so your sunset on Saturday, 6:42, sunset on Sunday, 7:43. And I'm just going to continue to remind you throughout the morning because I don't want you to be caught off guard as you lose that hour of sleep as you're waking up on Sunday morning. Here's a look at your radar. Not a lot going on here across the southeast. Things are quiet. We got a little bit of cloud cover out there. We will have some rain working back into the forecast. Not going to be a weekend washout, but definitely going to have to keep a close eye on the radar if you do have any outdoor plans this weekend. First chance for rain comes in later today. Most of your Friday looks fine, building cloud cover, and there's going to be a little bit of instability with that warm air coming out of the south. So that will help us maybe have a couple scattered showers and maybe even a thunderstorm later this evening. Coverage isn't going to be that high, but certainly could run into a few raindrops if you have any plans out on the town this Friday evening. Overnight, not a lot going on. Now Saturday, a little bit of a different story. First part of the day looks dry, quite a bit of cloud cover, temperatures once again in the 80s. But during the evening, we're going to have this broken line of showers and storms that move through as a week.
Hey, we are Mix 104.1. Good morning. We're on Mix 104.1 radio. Also, MixTV.tv. Mix Mornings is presented by Bradley Medical Center. All right, Bridget, let's get our first check of our Simmons Bank celebration list.
All right, happy birthday to our friend Amy Tinsley tomorrow. And we have several shout outs for Amy Tinsley here. My hand almost fell off writing all of this down, but that's okay. No. So this is from Angela Floyd. She says, happy birthday to Coach Amy Tinsley. She is fun, helpful, always brings great energy wherever she goes. She's a basketball-loving bus driver, work-based learning coordinator, an amazing coach, and talented former player. I know because I graduated with her. She pours her heart into the people around her, and we all love and appreciate her so much. So that's from Angela Floyd. We also heard from Jace Tranum, who says Mrs. Tinsley is such a light at Bradley, making people smile everywhere she goes. She is an amazing and caring person who helps people in any way she can. And finally, from Britton Sapp, who says Mrs. Tinsley is absolutely wonderful in every way. Her heart is always willing to help anyone in need, and her continuous support to everyone is the heartbeat of Bradley Central, where she serves as work-based learning coordinator and girls basketball assistant. So good morning, Amy Tinsley, and happy birthday tomorrow.
What is this? Kind of
so nice.
Is she feeling okay? I mean, do we need to know something here?
Everybody loves Coach Tinsley.
You know, so Coach Tinsley there at Bradley, but now on our Mix 104.1 sports team, with matter of fact, call the game 2 nights ago with Gary Owenby, and we'll call the sub-state game tomorrow night.
She does a fantastic job,
and she does. And there's a lot of comparisons to Tony Romo because she knows what's going to happen prior to it happening. But, of course, you helped draw those plays up even last year. So,
Right.
she's doing a great job.
Also, our friend Josh Taylor is celebrating on Sunday. Of course, Bradley County School Board member, also over at L&B Appliance as well. And then Kathy Pratt is having a birthday today. The birthday wish says she is a loving mate to my oldest son, a loving mom to their son Draco, and a dear daughter-in-law to me. And that is from Kathy Simpson. Call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those for today, tomorrow, and Sunday. The volunteer Ritapest Mix line is 423-614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. Visit Simmons Bank in Cleveland at the corner of Keith Street and Stewart Road. Call Ken Dew, 423-381-3427.
Shelton's in the studio. I don't think he knows where he is right now. When did you get in?
About midnight. It was
not bad.
Says the guy that was probably in bed at 9. That's fine, whatever.
Oh, yeah. No, I mean, I heard the end of your broadcast.
Yeah, it was about an hour. It took about an hour and 40. Yeah, hour and 45
stop
minutes.
complaining.
Yeah,
This is terrible.
No, I've not heard from Terry yet. We drove separate.
Oh, Terry. Is he still over there?
Nah,
maybe got a room. Never know. You guys did great last night. Walker Valley, the Mustangs, winning the region championship. And so it really, Shelton, at the beginning of this season, a lot of people thought it would be these two teams, the Bradley Barretts, the Walker Valley Mustangs, standing at this point.
Yeah, it's a one-game season now. I mean, you win, you go to the Murfreesboro, you lose, you go home. So both teams have had a great year. Walker Valley last night again, 76-60, led by Zach Davis, 33 points for him last night. Just played really well. The slow start, they were down. I mean, they didn't lead until 6 minutes before halftime. And then Bradley girls tomorrow, 7 o'clock. They will actually host Mount Juliet, who has upset a few teams to get here. They weren't even supposed to be here. Lebanon was the girls' team out of that region that should have been everyone trying to avoid, much like Bradley is in this region, but they got upset. So now Mount Juliet will travel to play Bradley at 7 tomorrow night, and then Walker Valley boys will play 7 Monday against Lebanon, who lost in overtime to Beach, 69-67 last night.
All right, so we'll have coverage. Also, Shelton's got a big contest announcement. We'll do that here in just a few minutes. It's a one-day contest, so stand by for that. But today I noticed, Bridget, today is National Dentist Day. And here's what we're going to do. Now, my dad, my late dad, Dr. Steve Hartline, was a dentist here for more than 40 years. So I've got a soft spot for dentists. There's no doubt about it. Mm-hmm. What we want you to do is this. So here's what we're going to do. I want you to call in and text in your favorite dentist. Now, that may be your dentist or somebody else's. I don't know. Anyway, call or text in your favorite dentist, 423-614-6499. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to give away to a dentist a dozen donuts and 3 dozen tea cookies from Village Bake Shop.
Nice.
Dentist, and we're going to keep you going to the dentist. So Dr. Ken Beard, of course, many years ago, came up with the cookies in the office. We like repeat customers. And my dad, of course, stole that idea years ago. So anyway, Bridget, let's have them call and text in their favorite dentist. So we'll do that at 9 o'clock. We'll do this. Today is National Dentist Day. So we're going to take, hey, send us your favorite dentist. And we'll give away what we're going to do. I just thought of something else. Mm-hmm. We'll give the dentist a dozen donuts. And I think it's either 2 or 3, what is it, 2 dozen or 3 dozen thumbprints?
2 dozen, I believe.
2 dozen thumbprints from Village. But then the person who has the winning nomination, we'll do a drawing, they're also going to get a dozen donuts and 2 dozen tea cookies.
Great. Okay.
How do they register?
Yeah, our number 423-614-6499. You can call or text in. If you're texting in, we want to know your name and also the name of your favorite dentist. Again, 423-614-6499.
News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
All right, good morning, everybody. Local and state news, stories in full detail at the top of the hour. Tragedy in Cleveland yesterday as we had a fatal crash about 9 o'clock yesterday morning on Keith Street, close to the Walmart there. According to the Cleveland Police report from this press release they've sent out, Basically, a vehicle was going south on Keith Street, crossed the median, and struck another vehicle heading north. And after that initial crash, the vehicle continued, hit a trailer being pulled by another vehicle. It is, at this point, believed that the crash was caused by a medical event. No drugs nor alcohol believed to be factors. By the way, the name of the fatality has not been released pending notification of family. Ray County schools closed today due to illness in the Ray County school system. Faculty, staff, and students, a lot of illness over there. Ray County schools closed today. And the Tennessee Republican Party. So last Monday, they had a list of 145 candidates that were set to be removed, and many of those under appeal. Now that list finally comes in. They removed 22 candidates from the ballot, the May 5th primary ballot, including 3 in Bradley County. And they are removed locally Ron Calfee, who was a county commission candidate, school board candidate Daniel Stennett, and Bradley County mayoral candidate Bradley Griffin. Now, Caleb Luzader has been added back onto the ballot in District 2, Seat A. So we'll have those stories, plus Kratom. Kratom, very much a big problem, especially in this state. State lawmakers considering a proposal that would ban Kratom products across the state. This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. It's the annual March Slam Dunk sales event at Don Ledford Automotive Center. Huge savings on Chevrolet and GMC, plus the best pre-owned vehicles. Don Ledford, North Lee Highway, Cleveland, and donledford.com, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning as we take a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras. The interstate is looking good. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ritapest mix line is 423-614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by Southland Finance. They've been making hometown decisions for over 25 years. They look beyond your credit score and offer flexible and affordable loan options. They are now located on Mouse Creek Road near Duracell. Find out more at southlandfinance.net. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
Is a 401k all you need to prepare for retirement?
Finding your why starts by making an impact together, touching lives for the better. It can be the gift of time or treasure, supporting a community through talent without measure. Here, compassion fuels commitment, finding fulfillment through enrichment, serving and improving. What a way to live, and what a gift it is to give. Find your why. Get involved today for a better us.
Do you know when to stop for a stopped school bus? If the bus is stopped with its red lights flashing on a 2-lane road, cars traveling in either direction must stop. Stop for the bus and keep our kids safe.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight.com. Bank account's too low? Check into cash. So where do you go.com? Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom.
Download the all-new Mix 104.1 app online at mymix1041.com. ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Did you know that the leading reason that kids begin to vape is because they see family and friends doing it? Protect your kids. Escape the Vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
It is 7:30. Good morning. Mix 104.1, MixTV.tv inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
Right now, get up to 5 years no interest financing and free local delivery on Tempur-Pedic, but only at Mermaid Mattress.
Your sleep handmade, hand delivered.
All right, for today, partly cloudy skies. A stray shower or thunderstorm is possible. A high of 84 and a low of 63 this evening. For tomorrow, cloudy early in the day, partly cloudy by afternoon. Stray shower or thunderstorm is possible again with a high of 79. We'll have overcast skies and rain showers at times tomorrow evening with a low of 59. And then on Sunday, overcast skies with rain showers and a high of 72. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 55 degrees, MilliganVane.com. Taking a look at our Langley roofing radar, things are looking great out there.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Aubrey's of Cleveland. Aubrey's of Cleveland offers some of the most fresh and delicious food in East Tennessee. Stop in tonight for dinner or order online at aubreysrestaurant.com. Click the Cleveland location and order there.
All right, good morning, 7:31. It's time for the Common Spirit Memorial Chattanooga Sports Desk, courtesy of our sister station, ESPN Cleveland 101.3. Sports sponsored in part by the Town Squire. The Town Squire looking forward to spring 2026. Great selection of new merchandise as well as great buys on seasonal merchandise. The seasonal sale going on now with great savings and great arrivals such as Peter Millard, Volunteer Traditions, Southern Tide, and more. The Town Squire, the shop with the personal touch. Stewart Park Plaza, Keith Street, Cleveland, Tennessee. All right, Mix 104.1, good morning. Sports, and I'm joined by Stephen Shelton. Shelton going to make a big announcement in a second, but first, let's go back to it. Last night, Shelton, you were there with Terry Evans as the Walker Valley Mustangs defeated Cookeville 76-60 at Warren County High School to win the Region 3 4A Boys Championship.
It was big. Walker Valley's team of destiny this year. They went to Murfreesboro last year, and I think Coach Campbell said it best. Last year, this group was satisfied with getting to Murfreesboro. That was kind of their goal. This year, they're wanting a little bit more, and they played like it. They struggled early, didn't lead until about 6 minutes to go in the first half, and really kind of turned it on there and played well, shot the ball a little better, but had a little fit there, had a little trouble with the zone that Cookeville was running, but got it together. Zach Davis played well, really led the charge there for the Mustangs, but they'll play Monday at 7 o'clock, and they'll end up hosting Lebanon, who lost in overtime to Beach 69-67.
All right, and I think Zach was the MVP of the tournament.
He was,
right?
yep. Yeah, all region for Walker Valley was Isaac Salisville, Turner Clayton, Ashton Davis, and then Zach Davis was the MVP.
All right, so Walker Valley now, as Shelton said, will host the Sub-State Monday night, 7 o'clock tip-off at Walker Valley against Lebanon. We'll have it here on Mix 104.1 and the Mix app, presented by Cleveland Ford. The Bradley Central High School Bearettes will host Mount Juliet in a Sub-State tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, Smitty Arena, right here on Mix 104.1 and the Mix app, presented by Cleveland Ford. Here's a stat for you, Shelton. The Bearettes have hosted 15 of the last 16 Sub-State games in the last 16 years.
That is not a bad record. This team, if you would have told me last year or even in January that this team would be undefeated and having a chance to go back to Murfreesboro is just an incredible feat. I think that's maybe Coach Reuter's best job, and that's going to say a lot. He's won 3 consecutive state championships, but when you look at the talent that he lost from last year's team and now to put together this team and to be undefeated with a chance to go back to Murfreesboro is incredible for this program.
Again, our coverage tomorrow night, Mount Juliet at Bradley Central, Sub-State tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, Smitty Arena, right here, Mix 104.1 in the Mix app. McMinn Central is going. The Chargerettes will host Pigeon Forge in a Sub-State tomorrow night at 7 o'clock in Inglewood, thanks to correspondent Drew Cook, who's been providing us with that information.
Yeah, Drew doing a great job. And the McMinn Central's another team. You know, we talk about women's basketball in this area. It's McMinn Central and Bradley Central. They really have dominated for years.
That's exactly right. Well, the season is over now for Lee University. The women lost the other night. The men lost last night at West Florida in the Gulf South semifinals, 79-72. We had that on ESPN Cleveland, 101.3, thanks to Common Spirit Memorial Chattanooga. Shelton, we got a problem on Rocky Top, buddy. SEC women's tournament last night. Alabama beat the Lady Vols 76-64. The Lady Vols have lost 7 in a row.
Yes, 16-13. They're going to, finish up there. And I really think that the seat has gotten very, very warm for Coach Caldwell, and I'll be honest with you, for Danny White, from the standpoint of, this was kind of his hire. The experiment that was Coach Caldwell bringing a different style of play has just not worked out. I don't know if she'll be able to make it to another season. The question is, at that point, where does this job land in prominence in women's basketball? It used to be number 1. Now I'm not sure it's even in the top 5. So it has fell on some hard times, and I'll be interested to see what route they decide to take.
All right, so also a couple more here. Lake Forest sports from last night. Thanks, Andy Jenkins. Let me know. Lake Forest softball defeated Ottawa Middle 6-1. JV baseball split a doubleheader with Athens. They lost 4-1, but then defeated them 2-1. Lake Forest boys soccer tied Athens in regulation with a draw, 1-1, but lost on penalty kicks in that. Thank you, Bridget. NASCAR. Did you ask Shelton if he wanted anything?
She did. Yeah.
She hates you. I want you to understand that.
Well, here's
not true.
Good news, bad news is she's not the only one, so it's fine.
Well, like I said to somebody told me the other day how much people hated me. I said, well, get in line. You think I care? No. NASCAR, of course, that's ridiculous.
You should have just looked at him and said, hey, if I want to be treated like this, I'll go home.
Oh, that's so true, Sheldon. NASCAR at Phoenix, Sunday, 3:30. We'll have it on ESPN Cleveland, 101.3. Tyler Reddick has won 3 in a row, Shelton.
Come on.
His owner is Michael Jordan, Mr. Three-Peat himself.
I was there to witness the first one at the Daytona 500.
Boogity, boogity, boogity.
I mean, come on, DW. That to win that one the way he did was incredible. But to win 2 more, now they're saying it's rigged. I know
rigged.
I mean, I
don't think NASCAR's going to rig it because I hate Jordan. He beat him in court.
That's exactly right. So no, but three-peat. I mean,
come on, it's never happened.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Can we do 4?
Whew.
Where's Jordan to Scottie Pippen with John Paxson for 3? Bill Cartwright down low. All right, NASCAR at Phoenix Sunday, 3:30. Can Reddick win 4 in a row? This is great for NASCAR, though. I'm serious. Really good for NASCAR.
It's fantastic. Yeah, you talking about it just shows how much interest is.
There you go.
Yeah.
What do you mean? I'm a NASCAR junkie, man.
Yeah,
I got the 3 on my car over there. Come on now.
Got the 3 tattoo on the left sleeve, ready to go.
I can't show you where the tattoo is. It's all right now, baby. You all right? What are you offended by our NASCAR talk?
I'm not okay, no.
Are you offended by our NASCAR talk? I used to like when the driver, I got there, BC Powder, Sunoco, Ford, Honda, Toyota, Goodyear. They just quote their sponsor.
Traffic update. There has been an accident at the intersection of Michigan Avenue and Stewart Road. It is completely shut down. An accident at the intersection of Michigan Avenue and Stewart Road. Do not avoid that area, is what I'm being texted.
Thank you, Shelton.
Well, I'm
Appreciate
just
that.
Breaking news here.
See, that's all it takes to call or text or in person.
Are you our traffic reporter or not? It takes Shelton, who's here for 5 minutes, to find out a major traffic story. Stewart Road and Michigan Avenue. We got people. I mean, I cannot imagine the anger right now. And you got Bridget over here. She's on her Facebook page.
Thinking about
she's
tattoos.
tweeting out everything. She
Yeah.
doesn't care.
Thinking about tattoos.
Thinking about tattoos. All right, Shelton, you got a big announcement. That's actually why you're here.
Hey, listen. Spring break is upon us.
Hang on a second. I got it. Your intro.
Oh, wow.
Sorry, I forgot.
Is it Rick Flair's
Hang
music?
on. Hang on. Hang on.
Okay, this is
That's
great.
the pop-up prize contest cue to call. Here's Steve Hartline
Shelton.
to tell you how to win.
So it was mine, but it had your name in it. That's fine.
Yeah,
whatever.
I know.
Hey, it's spring break. Not everyone has the time to travel and go on vacation. A lot of people are kind of squeezed for time. So you and I were sitting around and we thought, hey, let's do something a little different. Let's create someone their own staycation. So that's what we've done.
Okay.
So
here we go.
Now I don't know how this is going to be. I don't know the logistics of this, but I do know what we're giving away. So we are going to give away passes to the aquarium, passes to IMAX, passes to the zoo, all in Chattanooga.
We all visit your relatives down there.
We also, on top of these, this is a package now. This is not individual prizes.
This is one winner.
This is one winner. So you get tickets to the aquarium, tickets to IMAX Theater, tickets to the Chattanooga Zoo. On top of that, we wanted to make sure that you had some resources to make this day even more fun. Cleveland Insurance is throwing in a $250 Visa prepaid gift card and on top of that, a $100 restaurant gift card. So you have $350 to spend on top of your day that you go and spend time at the zoo, the aquarium, the IMAX Theater. Bridget, I think this is probably a package that a lot of moms would love to go out and just have a nice day.
Moms, I'd love it. What in the world? I mean, how can I enter? All I have to do is quit. So here we go. Bridget, all right. So here's what we're going to do, guys. We're going to do this through 4 o'clock this afternoon. That way, the winner could potentially get all of this and have it for the full week next week, Shelton. So we'll go to 4 o'clock, and we're doing it through calls and text messages. So, Bridget, you just heard Shelton's big announcement. All right, so it's all presented, by the way, by Cleveland Insurance. For that, Shelton, what's happening at Cleveland Insurance right now? I know you got a pretty big life insurance campaign going.
We do. It's right now, I lost Dad in December, and we've really, the impact of life insurance has on families. We always appreciated that, but you really don't fully appreciate it until you're in the middle of it. And seeing how life insurance has been able to, with Dad purchasing life insurance before he got Parkinson's, to see how that's been able to positively impact Mom and her, the remaining years she has left with us, is just incredible. So we've made a big push for awareness. It's not about selling somebody a life insurance policy. It's basically just building a plan. So if you have life insurance, we'd love to talk to you and see what your plan is for that. If you don't have it, we'll love to talk to you there. You can see us at clevelandins.com. Call us at 478-1200 or come by and see us. They're out there on 20th Street down from the old Ralph Buckner Funeral Home.
Well, they don't want to look at you, but I mean, they talk to Brandon.
Well, there's other people there.
And
Yeah,
the other staff. Well, Shelton, thanks for doing this. No kidding. I want to repeat the prizes one more time. Again, folks, we're only going to do this. This is a one-day contest. Did Shelton and I just talk about it? Well, sure, but we'll call it a one-day contest. It's fine. Now, I appreciate Shelton doing this. 4 tickets to the aquarium, the IMAX, and Chattanooga Zoo. One winner, folks. One winner. Two. The old auctioneers used to say, one money. All right, $250 Visa gift card, $100 restaurant gift card. One winner, 423-614-6499. We'll take them until about 4 o'clock. Well, Shelton, I've done a lot of interviews over the years, as you may know. Boy, did I do one the other day. And it is now on our website. So this guy named Danny Goldberg, we're going to play a couple of clips here in a second. Danny Goldberg is the former president of Warner Brothers Records, Atlantic Records, and Mercury Records. Danny Goldberg basically discovered Nirvana. Kurt Cobain managed everybody from managed Springsteen. I guess now Stevie Nicks. He created. I'm sorry. I can't understand. Yeah, go ahead and see what's going on there. Stevie Nicks created her solo career, among others. So that interview is up on my conversation show right now. We're going to play a couple of clips here in a minute. Danny Goldberg, truly one of the most unbelievable music careers in history. He's still going strong. He started at Woodstock and continues today. He still has a management company, and he still manages this lady. He was with her when she won 4 Grammys that night in about, I think, 1998. We're going to play a couple of clips, though. Danny Goldberg up next.
Are you a busy family? Direct Primary Care Associates has helped the Rogers family and how they do medicine.
Direct Primary Care Associates has been a great support to our family. It's taken the doctor's office experience from a nightmare to a dream. I'm able to come in with all 3 of my kids. I'm seen in a timely manner by really professional, wonderful people.
Yeah, Direct Primary Care has been great for us, whether it's a bump or a bruise or a gash on the arm, or whether it's a fever at night or a stomach ache. We're able to either text our doctors through the app and ask questions, or we're able to get an appointment relatively pretty quick and be able to be seen that same day or next day usually. And it's changed the way that we view medicine.
If you'd like to learn more about Direct Primary Care Associates, visit our website at directpca.com or call 423-650-4831.
Well, we like to think what makes Andrew Johnson make different is the way we work with our community and our customers. We also have a great staff with a lot of experience that we feel like can help you whatever your need is for banking. I love the community of it. Like I said, I was born and raised here. I've seen it grow, and I love our growth pattern. It's just a great place to live with friendly people that just make you feel at home.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
You get an email and it looks urgent. Your account's been locked. There's a problem with your delivery. And it looks real, but be careful because it could be a phishing scam. Phishing emails are designed to trick you into clicking bad links or sharing personal information. Here's how to spot one. Check the sender's email address closely. Scammers often use lookalikes. Watch for poor grammar, strange formatting, and suspicious links. If you hover over a link and it doesn't match the company's real website, don't click. And remember, real companies will never ask for passwords or social security numbers over email. When in doubt, contact the company directly using the information on their official site. Stay safe, stay secure. This is your Tech Minute brought to you by Cleveland Utilities.
This Tech Minute brought to you by Cleveland Utilities. For more information, call 423-472-4521 or visit them online at clevelandutilities.com and check out their new fiber internet options with speeds up to 2.5 gigs. Cleveland Utilities, empowering your tomorrow with blazing fast internet.
Dad thinks because he's president of Mermaid Mattress that President's Day is all about him.
Action! You ready for my big day? Let's celebrate by having a sale on Tempur-Pedic.
That's a good idea.
How about if we give people up to $800 off Stearns & Foster and Tempur-Pedic?
That's why you're the Prez, big dog.
I'm glad you're finally coming around.
Come get your Tempur-Pedic starting at only $19 a month, no interest financing, free local delivery, and $300 in free accessories.
And that's only at Chattanooga's original Tempur-Pedic dealer, Mermaid Mattress.
Family owned, locally made since 1979.
Stable of Danny Goldberg. You've probably never heard of Danny Goldberg over the years, but boy, have you heard the stories. You know the groups that he's behind. Danny Goldberg has written a new book called Bumping into Geniuses, My Life Inside Rock and Roll, from Led Zeppelin to Nirvana. And Bumping into Geniuses, My Life Inside Rock and Roll, which will be available on March the 10th. Danny Goldberg, legendary music figure, has served as CEO of Mercury Records Group, Atlantic Records, Warner Brothers Records. Delivers an unforgettable first-person chronicle of the artists, moments, and seismic industry shifts that define rock and roll. Started as a young journalist for Billboard magazine in the 1960s. He found himself at the center of the music world, started at Woodstock. Then became the American publicist and ultimately the vice president of Led Zeppelin's record company. But his extraordinary roster of artists is unbelievable. And then, again, folks, president of at that time, actually Warner Brothers is the biggest record company today, but the 3 biggest record companies of all time: Bonnie Raitt, Stevie Nicks, Sonic Youth, the Allman Brothers Band, Bruce Springsteen, Warren Zevon. If you don't know who Warren Zevon is, look him up. Kiss. He absolutely brought Kiss back to the forefront back in the day. But it was his relationship with Nirvana that Danny Goldberg takes most personally. I interviewed Danny Goldberg. We taped an interview a couple of days ago. That is now up, I'm told, on mixtv.tv, Conversations with Steve Hartline. And it's one of the most special interviews I've ever done. This guy at the forefront of rock history. If you love music, then you're going to want to hear this interview. Actually, watch it. It's a video interview. But here I'm going to play a couple of clips from the interview and talking about Nirvana. And he talks about what happened when Smells Like Teen Spirit came out.
We knew that Smells Like Teen Spirit was a great song. And that was the first everybody heard, and the label and the other members of Nirvana and my partner John, we all knew that should be the first track released. But it exploded incredibly quickly. I remember a guy calling after it was on the radio for 1 week, went to a Guns N' Roses show, and they played Smells Like Teen Spirit over the PA before Guns N' Roses went on, and the whole crowd cheered. And we thought, wow, for them to know that song within 1 week, and this is a Guns N' Roses audience, not just some punk rock audience. And within a few weeks, it was heavy rotation on MTV, which was the biggest connector of audiences to artists in those days. And it was getting played on all the indie rock stations, and then the heavy metal stations played it. And then it became a pop hit, too. It was a top 10 pop hit. So he had a song that was big with the rock critics, with pop radio, with metal, with punk. It was just what you would call in the parlance of the business a multi-format hit.
Danny Goldberg also became very close with Kurt Cobain and Courtney Love. He talks about Kurt. He also became the godfather of their child. He and his wife's a legendary music lawyer. But here he is talking about Kurt Cobain. There's a portion of our interview that is now up on mixtv.tv.
I really loved him very much. He was an incredibly sweet guy. You know, he's famous for being a depressive and a junkie, and he did have a dark side to him. But most of the time, he was very gracious to other people, and he certainly was great to me. And it was an incredible privilege just being around him because he was such a genius. I mean, people could quibble with me calling some people geniuses, but I don't think how anyone would argue about Kurt Cobain. He wrote the songs, lyrics and music. He was the lead guitar player and the lead singer. So he did everything that Mick Jagger and Keith Richards did for the Stones.
Oh, my goodness. It was extremely enjoyable, about an hour. Danny Goldberg, again, the former president and CEO of Atlantic, Warner Brothers, and Mercury Records, and then a tremendous and still continuing management career. The book is Bumping Into Geniuses, My Life Inside Rock and Roll. It will be available on March 10th. Let me tell you something. If you like music, are you a Zeppelin fan, a Nirvana fan, a fan of Springsteen, the Allman Brothers, Kiss, Warren Zevon, Stevie Nicks, and Fleetwood Mac? He talks about, they sent me a book early, so I've read it. Oh, I mean, you couldn't put it down, but he talks about his feud with Mick Fleetwood Mac. I mean, oh, my God. Unbelievable. And this guy's still going strong. So pick up the book wherever you buy books. It'll be out on March the 10th, and you can go watch that full interview, mixtv.tv. All right, let's get a check of our Simmons Bank celebration list 6 minutes before 8.
Tinsley over at Bradley Central, she's celebrating her birthday tomorrow. Josh Taylor celebrating on Sunday.
She's part of our team, too. Don't forget that.
Yes, that's right.
Amy is.
Most importantly, yes. Yeah. Josh Taylor celebrating on Sunday. Bradley County School Board member, also at LMB Appliance. Kathy Pratt is having a birthday today, and that is from her mother-in-law, Kathy Simpson. And then Kim Shea is celebrating today. Her friend Cheryl Dunson sent that in to us, says she is a great friend and loved by many. Call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those for today, tomorrow, and Sunday. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 423-614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. At Simmons Bank, they are with you every step of the way. Call Jamie Kyle, 423-381-3429.
And the announcement made just a few minutes ago. We are partnering with Cleveland Insurance on a spring break staycation, which we've got an unbelievable prize package ready to go. 4 tickets to the aquarium, 4 to the IMAX, 4 to the Chattanooga Zoo. Plus, Cleveland Insurance is throwing in a $250 Visa gift card and a $100 restaurant gift card. One winner will win all of this today at 4 o'clock. The announcement will be made here on Mix 1041. And so, Bridget, how do they get a hold of us? How do they get registered? Folks, this is a one-day contest. This is a one-day contest. It only goes through 4 o'clock with spring break beginning on Monday.
Okay, you can call or text 423-614-6499. If you are texting in, be sure to include your name with that. So again, our number is 614-6499.
Thanks so much, Cleveland Insurance, clevelandins.com, or call them 478-1200. Bobby Ludwig, your Edward Jones financial advisor. Bobby, good morning.
Steve, good morning. Good morning, Bridget. Happy Friday.
Morning.
And to you, it sounds like you're on the road this morning.
Headed to the Rebel, Steve.
Oh, it's the Rebel. And what are we having today at the Rebel? What's our order?
I think I'm going to go try the low carb. So just get some old-fashioned bacon and eggs, Steve.
Bacon and eggs. I love it. And protein is the word of the day, and that is just tremendous.
Keep it simple.
Keep it.
And
Bobby,
coffee.
What? That's right. What's happening this morning with the markets?
Hey, markets were down yesterday off their lows. At one time, the Dow was down with over 1,000 points, but ended out down 784 to close at 47,954. The S&P down 38 to close at 6,830, and the Nasdaq down 58 points yesterday to close at 22,748. Back to you guys in the studio.
Now listen, Bobby. Now, in a very rare occurrence, almost like an eclipse, Bridget and I both will be out the first few days of next week. You're going to have Mike Lee. Now, don't be scaring Mikey. He doesn't need it. Don't give him any problems, okay?
I won't give him any problems, I promise.
All right. How do people get a hold of you while they can?
That's right. Give us a call for all your investment, retirement, and life insurance needs at 473-2215. Again, that's 473-2215. Or you can stop by and see us for a short time only, Steve, at 2060 North Dakota, right by the old Liner gas station, before we head over to the Pie Center next month.
Yeah, so you're moving. That's very exciting. What an unbelievable facility that we're looking forward to you being over there, and let us know when you're ready to cut the ribbon. We're going to come out and be with you. So,
all right, we'll do it. Thanks, guys. Have a good weekend. Have a good spring break.
All right, and have fun at the Rebel.
See ya. Bye.
All right. Again, let me give you a couple of program reminders here, and then we'll move on. Walker Valley won the region the boys region championship last night, beat Cookeville, and so Walker Valley will host a sub-state Monday night. They will host Lebanon. We'll have live coverage on Mix 1041 and the Mix 1041 app. The Bradley Central High School Bearettes will host Mount Juliet tomorrow night. 7 o'clock at Smitty Arena. We'll have it here, Mix 1041 and the Mix app, presented by Cleveland Ford. Bridget, I got to see my friend Gloria Smitty talking about the Smitty Arena. We talked yesterday, and she was with Karen Winters and some friends at Gondolier. So you had Mono screaming, you had Karen Winters asking me about Mix TV, and you had Gloria Smitty. My goodness. What a legendary situation that is. So.
I bet she was not excited to see you, though.
Very excited, and no, they're not actually nice. And so we had a good time. But anyway, Bearettes tomorrow night. Walker Valley Monday night. Sub-states. Let's get 2 big wins there, guys. Come on.
Common Spirit Memorial Hospital's Reese Skiller Do you know the laws about stopping for a school bus? On a divided highway with a dirt, grass, or barrier median, only cars behind the bus need to stop. Cars approaching from the opposite direction may proceed with caution. Know the law and keep our kids safe.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
Hardee's Barbecue Pulled Pork Frisco Burger is back and just $5.99 in the app. Got that appetite appeal? Absolutely. Okay, that's it. But still, Hardee's Pulled Pork Frisco Burger, just $5.99 in the app.
My name is Mark Roadtruck. My job has me on the road a lot. When I decided to get a new EV, it was a no-brainer that Don Ledford is where I was going to go. The selling experience was fantastic. When I made the decision to buy the EV, I had heard concerns of what's called range anxiety. You've got a certain range you can go, and you got to charge up. The Chevrolet app is fantastic, and it really put my range anxiety at ease. I recommend Don Ledford to everyone because they treat you like family.
Logan Thompson. Dude, does your ball talk?
Yeah, ever since the car accident.
Logan Thompson.
Thinks I should call Logan Thompson to get a better settlement. He won't shut up about it.
And you blew it.
I know.
We could have had it all. Logan Thompson.
Call Logan Thompson. We get results.
Call the volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 423-614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line.
This traffic report is brought to you by L&B Appliance, the best selection of appliances, professional installation, and service. Locally owned and operated, L&B is large enough to meet all your appliance needs, small enough to appreciate your business. Durkee Road at Highway 64 in Cleveland.
Cleveland Tire Center having a huge...
You get a yearly checkup. Shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Today's best mix, best variety, Mix 1041. On the Mix 1041 app, a free download at mymix1041.com. Let's go inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center at 803.
Is your current mattress still good but not comfortable anymore? Trade in your old mattress at Mermaid Mattress and get credit towards a new one. Your gently used mattress will be given to someone in need.
For today, cloudy skies early in the day, partly cloudy by afternoon, a high of 84 and a low of 63 this evening. For tomorrow, cloudy early in the day, partly cloudy later. A stray shower or thunderstorm is possible, a high of 79 and a low of 59 tomorrow evening with rain showers tomorrow night. And then on Sunday, overcast skies with rain showers and a high of 72. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 56 degrees, MilliganVane.com. Taking a look at our Langley Roofing radar, things are looking great out there. This weather forecast is brought to you by the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry, Dr. Ken Beard, Dr. Brian Beard, and Dr. Baylor Terrell. Call them at 423-476-6541 or visit them online at centerforcosmeticdentistry.com.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland studios. This is your home for the best mix, the best variety, and all the important information you need. Download the Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com. The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making the top of your house the best it can be. Visit bestbuymetalroofing.com.
The best mix, the best variety. WCLE, Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News. I'm Chris Foster. Oklahoma Senate Republican Mark Wayne Mullins expected to have no problem being confirmed by the Senate as new Homeland Security Secretary, President Trump's choice after firing Kristi Noem. House Speaker Mike Johnson on Fox.
He's a tough guy. He's smart. He's pragmatic. He'll get the job done for the president and continue this agenda. And congrats to both of them. Kristi will have, I think, a great role to play in that special envoy position, and we'll continue to advance the America First agenda together.
Noem's being named Special Envoy for the Shield of the Americas, a new Western Hemisphere security initiative. The U.S. and Israel are hitting Iran with more airstrikes. Fox's Trey Yanks.
A senior Israeli official telling me over the phone that the regime is having trouble communicating and coordinating as the U.S. and Israeli strikes against the capital of Tehran continue.
Oil prices keep going up, $84 a barrel now, up 29% in a week. America's listening to Fox News.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. 805 Mix 1041, Mix Mornings on Mix 1041, also on MixTV.tv, is presented by Bradley Medical Center. Local and state news from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. Visit LoganThompsonLaw.com. They've got an attorney for whatever situation you're facing. Cleveland Police Department investigating a fatal motor vehicle crash that happened just before 9 a.m. on Thursday, the northern part of Keith Street near Walmart. Investigators say a vehicle traveling southbound crossed the median, struck a vehicle heading northbound, and after the initial crash, the vehicle continued, hit a trailer that was being pulled by another vehicle. Police say that the crash may have been caused by a medical event. Drugs and alcohol are not believed to have been factors. No other injuries were reported. The name of the person who died is being withheld until family members are notified. The investigation is ongoing. The Tennessee Republican Party removed 22 candidates statewide from the May 5th primary ballot, including 3 in Bradley County. And you might remember, we did a story on this last Monday. There were about 150 candidates that were on the initial list, but there were, of course, a lot of appeals, and now the ballot is final statewide. Party bylaws require Republican candidates to have voted as a Republican in 3 of the last 4 primaries, be active in the party, and pay a qualifying fee. The candidates removed locally are Bradley County Commission candidate Ron Calfee, School Board candidate Daniel Stennett, and Bradley County Mayoral candidate Bradley Griffith. Now, Caleb Luzader, who had been removed from the ballot, has been added back onto the ballot following an appeal. Caleb is a candidate for Bradley County Commission, District 2, Seat A, and Caleb Luzader will join us here in just a few minutes. And that primary ballot for May 5th is now set. WKRN Nashville is reporting that state lawmakers are considering a proposal that would ban kratom products across the state. The House bill would make it illegal to sell, possess, or distribute kratom in Tennessee. Supporters say the substance poses growing health risk, and they point to overdose deaths and addiction concerns. And that, by the way, is making its way through the legislative process. All right, so last night, sports note here, the Walker Valley boys won the Region 3 4A region championship over Cookeville last night. So now the Walker Valley Mustangs will host Lebanon in a boys sub-state game this Monday night. Tip-off at 7 o'clock here on Mix 1041 and the Mix app, presented by Cleveland Ford. Tomorrow night, Saturday night, the Bradley Central High School Bearets will host Mount Juliet in a sub-state game. 7 o'clock tip tomorrow night at the Jim Smitty Arena. We'll have it here on Mix 1041 and the Mix app, presented by Cleveland Ford. And a stat for you, the Bearets have hosted 15 of the last 16 sub-state games. Unbelievable record for the Bradley Bearettes. So we're looking forward to that. We'll have double coverage, of course, tomorrow night and Monday night right here. Mix 1041 and the Mix 1041 app, which is a free download at mymix1041.com. One more reminder, Bridget, in case folks are just joining us this hour, Mix 1041 and Cleveland Insurance are doing a one-day only spring break staycation, including 4 tickets to the Aquarium, IMAX, and Chattanooga Zoo. That's 4 each. Plus, Cleveland Insurance kicking in a $250 Visa gift card and a $100 restaurant gift card. Cleveland Insurance, you can visit them and find out about life insurance. They're doing a big push on life insurance right now, and a lot of that's based on what Stephen Shelton himself faced, as he said earlier this morning, with the death of his father last December, and making sure that his mother was taken care of. His dad did that many years ago. Go to clevelandins.com. And Bridget, so we're taking qualifiers, going to announce the winner, one winner of a spring break staycation at 4 o'clock this afternoon on Mix 1041. How do people register?
You can call or text us at 423-614-6499. If you're texting in, just include your name with that. So again, call or text 423-614-6499.
Mark Shepard, Shelter Insurance, 2334 Keith Street, Cleveland. Call 423-339-8777. Time for our obituary program, brought to you by Chattanooga Monument Company. Visit ChattanoogaMonumentCompany.com. We're so proud that they have a location right here in Cleveland. Margaret Ann Hamby Fairbanks, age 72 of Cleveland, passed away March 2nd. Visitation will be held at the original Chapel of Companion Funeral Home in Cleveland tomorrow, or I should say, pardon me, folks, Saturday, March 14th from 1 until 3 p.m. with the funeral at 3 p.m. James Darwin Gunter, age 78, passed away on March 3rd, a proud U.S. Army veteran. He will be laid to rest at the Chattanooga National Cemetery. Companion Funeral Home has charge of the arrangements. Gene Daniel, age 89, passed away Wednesday, March 4th. Visitation will be 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Saturday, March the 14th, at Companion Funeral Home. Celebration live 2 p.m. in the chapel. Our obituary program brought to you by Chattanooga Monument Company, where they have a passion and a philosophy of meeting people where they are, serving their needs and showing them love. Visit ChattanoogaMonumentCompany.com.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. It's the annual March Slam Dunk Sales Event at Don Ledford Automotive Center. Huge savings on Chevrolet and GMC, plus the best pre-owned vehicles. Don Ledford, North Lee Highway, Cleveland, and DonLedford.com, where they say yes. Crews are working to clear up an accident at the intersection of Michigan Avenue Road and Stewart Road. It's causing major delays in that area, so consider an alternate route this morning if you're headed in that direction. Again, that's the intersection of Michigan Avenue Road and Stewart Road. As we take a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras, the interstate is looking good. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Rid of Pest Mix line is 423-614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by the Cleveland Family YMCA. The Cleveland Y is growing and families are loving it. As part of its ongoing renovation, the Y is excited to introduce a brand new Child Watch and Youth Activity Center created just for kids. Find out more at clevelandtnymca.org. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
Hey ladies, when you're balancing...
Download the all-new Mix 104.1 app online at mymix1041.com.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
So what did you name her? Sophia.
Okay, Sophia, this might hurt a little bit, but we'll do it together. Good job, Sophia.
Sophia, I'm here if you need me. Make sure you hold the baby's head when you give the baby to the mother.
What did you name him?
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Thank you, Cleveland and Bradley County, for supporting Vendor Realty for the last 55 years. More than ever, we are ready and prepared to help our community be home. The real estate market is changing and evolving, and the Vendor Realty family is ready to help navigate today's market by providing professional, knowledgeable, and resourceful advisors to help your dream of calling someplace home. For all things real estate, be home with Vendor Realty, 425 25th Street, 423-472-2173, vendor-realty.com.
Do you know the laws about stopping for a school bus? On a divided highway with a dirt, grass, or barrier median, only cars behind the bus need to stop. Cars approaching from the opposite direction may proceed with caution. Know the law and keep our kids safe.
All right, today's best mix, best variety mix 1041, the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
Whenever you see the big box chains that sell mattresses, you'll also find locally owned Mermaid Mattress, either across the street or around the corner, where more of your dollars will stay local.
All right, for today, partly cloudy skies. A stray shower or thunderstorm is possible. A high of 84 and a low of 63 this evening. For tomorrow, cloudy early in the day, partly cloudy later. A stray shower or thunderstorm is possible. A high of 79 and a low of 59 tomorrow evening with occasional rain showers tomorrow night. And then on Sunday, overcast skies with rain showers and a high of 72. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 55 degrees, milliganvane.com. Taking a look at our Langley roofing radar, things are looking great out there.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Bradley Concrete and Lamcon Ready Mix, a family-owned business serving Cleveland for over 40 years. Visit lamcon.us to find out more.
The best mix of the 80s to now. Mix 1041.
Let's get a check of the forecast with meteorologist Clay Smith. Clay, we can see the weekend on the horizon.
Yeah, we're almost there. It is Friday and it's been a warm week, and that tree pollen's starting to increase. Trees are blooming and it feels like late May. And today, record highs possible again. Here's the good news as you're stepping out on this Friday morning. Well, things are pretty quiet out there and really not seeing any restrictions of visibility. There's no rain falling, so things are looking a-okay. Temperatures, once again, on the warm side. 54 in Chattanooga, 53 in Athens. As you step out, it actually feels really nice outside. Later today, record highs, I would say likely. It was going to be even warmer than it was yesterday, and we ended up breaking a record here in Chattanooga on Thursday. The high temperatures was 81. The old record was 80 degrees. So today, if we do hit 83, that'll be another record to fall. Our old record 82 set back in 1956. So this warm air is just pumping across the southeast and much of the eastern half of the country. Some areas will be as much as 20 to even 30 degrees above normal. So it's not just us dealing with the spring-like warmth. It's a pretty good chunk of the eastern half of the country. And look at these highs. I mean, we're talking 80s 4 out of 7 days, average 61. So we're going to be over 20 degrees above that mark. A little bit cooler Sunday into Monday, if you want to call it that. And then Tuesday and Wednesday, we could have some more record highs falling here across the Tennessee Valley. Another reminder, I know it feels like spring. We also spring forward this weekend. 2 a.m. on Sunday morning will be springing forward. Back to daylight saving time, so your sunset on Saturday, 6:42, sunset on Sunday, 7:43. And I'm just going to continue to remind you throughout the morning because I don't want you to be caught off guard as you lose that hour of sleep as you're waking up on Sunday morning. Here's a look at your radar. Not a lot going on here across the southeast. Things are quiet. We got a little bit of cloud cover out there. We will have some rain working back into the forecast. Not going to be a weekend washout, but definitely going to have to keep a close eye on the radar if you do have any outdoor plans this weekend. First chance for rain comes in later today. Most of your Friday looks fine, building cloud cover, and there's going to be a little bit of instability with that warm air coming out of the south, so that will help us maybe have a couple scattered showers and maybe even a thunderstorm later this evening. Coverage isn't going to be that high, but certainly could run into a few raindrops if you have any plans out on the town this Friday evening. Overnight, not a lot going on. Now Saturday, a little bit of a different story. First part of the day looks dry, quite a bit of cloud cover, temperatures once again in the 80s, but during the evening we're going to have this broken line of showers and storms that move through as a weak little front tries to push into the Tennessee Valley. Notice those little red spots. Could be some stronger storms. That'll continue through the evening, and then the severe threat will quickly wind down overnight. More showers possible, and those will linger into Sunday morning. So the first part of your Sunday may be a little bit damp. Rest of the day should be dry, I would think, especially during the afternoon and evening. But tomorrow, we do have a marginal risk for severe storms. Not a very high risk, but between 5 and 10, we could have some gusty winds, small hail. No tornado.
Of course, we've been telling you about this. Folks, I'm telling you, it's a one-day contest. This isn't a drawn-out deal. Why? Maybe Shelton and I just thought of it. Could be, but that's okay. No, but you can really benefit here. Listen to this. So next week is spring break, at least in the Bradley County, Cleveland City school systems. And we've got a spring break staycation prize package. And quite frankly, Shelton had the idea. I hate to give him credit, but I will. So anyway, Cleveland Insurance. So we're giving away 4 tickets to the aquarium, 4 tickets to the IMAX, and 4 tickets to the Chattanooga Zoo. And Shelton does go down there and visit his relatives. Now, we have, he's kicking in, Cleveland Insurance. Don't tell Jimmy Hill about this, by the way. $250 Visa gift card, $100 restaurant gift card. Bridget, one winner at 4 o'clock today. Mm-hmm. So it ain't, here in about 4 weeks. You're gonna no. Now we'll be doing something like that pretty soon. Stand by. This is a, you know what? I am so sorry.
That's the pop-up.
I don't want to rob you of this.
Here's Steve Hartline to tell you how to win.
All right, thanks, Bird. So there you go. We got the spring break staycation. Bridget, they've got, literally till 4 o'clock. How do people register?
Call or text us at 423-614-6499. If you're texting in, include your name with that. So again, 423-614-6499. Call or text.
We have a second contest.
That's the pop-up prize contest cue to call. Here's Steve Hartline to tell you how to win.
Well, I play that says Steve Hartline because my dad was a dentist, the late Dr. Steve Hartline, dentist here for over 40 years, and he hated that I called myself Steve Hartline. He said, I'm Steve Hartline. You're Steve Hartline Jr. Okay, fine. National Dentist Day is today. So here's what we need you to do. By the way, we don't need you to do anything. You do it if you want to win. We've got, call or text in your favorite dentist, 423-614-6499. We're going to draw a winner at 9 o'clock. The winning dentist will get a dozen donuts plus 2 dozen tea cookies from Village Bake Shop. The dentist wins and the person who's nominated wins. Who nominates them wins. Mm-hmm. So there you go.
It's a win-win.
What was that, Bridget?
It's a win-win. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Right now, we're going to the phones, and I believe, hey, Caleb Luzatter, is that you?
That's me, Steve. That's me. That's quite a giveaway right there, I'll tell you what.
We got a couple going here. Caleb Luzatter, so we invited you on this morning because the state Republican Party, they had initially, it was about 145, I believe, candidates that they were removing from the ballot on May 5th. That list came out late last week and started the week with you being one of those candidates. Well, as of this morning, the state Republican Party, as of yesterday at 1 o'clock Eastern, they have removed 22 candidates statewide, but you, Caleb Luzader, are back on the ballot. Take me through a little bit of this, if you would.
Yeah, so like I say, we found out, myself along with a few other candidates in our county, found out last week that we were potentially to be removed from the ballot due to the bona fide requirements for running as a Republican in your local races. So as soon as I found out about it, went through and looked at the information that I had, and went and presented my case to them, and thankfully they said, you know what, you can run. So I am super thankful for that. I'm really looking forward to being able to represent District 2. I'm running for District 2, Seat A. So I'm really thankful to get back into the race. Really excited to get back out there and meet with all of our community members in District 2. And yeah, man, I'm fired up and ready to roll.
We're joined by Caleb Luzader. Now, we did have, as you alluded to, 3 other candidates, part of the 4. Ron Calfee, Bradley County Commission candidate, school board candidate Daniel Stennett, and Bradley County mayoral candidate Bradley Griffith, who are not going to be on the ballot. Caleb, if you were to say anything to the state Republican Party, anything you would change about that process?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is just, communication. That's the best thing. I was unaware of a lot of the requirements. I don't necessarily think it's at the fault of them. That is our responsibility to understand. But definitely, I think going forward, if we had a meeting or any of those things to really lay it out, especially for us new folks. I'm new. I've never ran for political office before. It is definitely a new arena. But yeah, that would definitely be what I would encourage our Republican Party to do, just so that there's not as much confusion.
Caleb Luzader, who it was announced yesterday, back on the ballot on May 5th. Caleb, I appreciate you calling, and I'm sure we'll talk soon.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Caleb Luzader. All right, Mix 104.1 at 8:27. The Mix 104.1 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. All right, Mix 104.1, good morning, local and state news. And again, Cleveland police investigating that fatal car crash yesterday. It happened just before 9 a.m. on North Keith Street near Walmart there. Investigators say a vehicle traveling southbound crossed the median and struck a vehicle heading northbound. After the initial crash, the vehicle continued, hit a trailer being pulled by another vehicle. And so one fatality, the identity of that fatality not being announced, pending notification of next of kin. That investigation is ongoing.
Update is brought to you by Ocoee Pediatrics. At Ocoee Pediatrics, they are committed to seeing sick children within 24 hours of onset in most cases. Located at 55 25th Street in Cleveland. Call 423-614-3733 or visit ocoeepeds.com.
Gonna check. I believe, Bridget, have we done our birthday list recently?
Not recently.
Let's do it. Simmons Bank celebration list. What do you got?
Happy birthday to Amy Tinsley over at Bradley Central. Also, wonderful part of our Mix 104.1 sports team here. Amy is celebrating her birthday tomorrow. Josh Taylor celebrating on Sunday. Bradley County School Board member and also at L&B Appliance. Kathy Pratt is having a birthday today. Her mother-in-law sent that in to us. Kim Shea is also celebrating today. Her friend Cheryl Dunson sent that in, says she's a great friend and loved by many. And then Jennifer Crisp is going to be 46 tomorrow. The birthday wish says, to my pretty little niece. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those for today, tomorrow, and Sunday. The volunteer Ritapest Mix line is 423-614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank Celebration List. At Simmons Bank, they have something for everyone to help you manage your finances with ease and security. Call Ken Du, 423-381-3427. Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. It's the annual March Slam Dunk Sales Event at Don Ledford Automotive Center. Huge savings on Chevrolet and GMC, plus the best pre-owned vehicles. Don Ledford, North Lee Highway, Cleveland, and donledford.com, where they say yes. Crews are working to clear up an accident at the intersection of Michigan Avenue Road and Stewart Road, so be aware of that as you drive this morning. And as we take a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras, the interstate is still looking good. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Rid-A-Pest Mix line is 423-614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
This traffic report is brought to you by Builtwell Bank.
Whether it's purchasing your first home, building your business, or planning for tomorrow, our team is here, right where you live, work, and play. Stop by a branch, give us a call, or visit us online at builtwell.bank.
Hardee's Barbecue Pulled Pork Frisco Burger is back and just $5.99 in the app. Got that appetite appeal? Absolutely. Okay, that's it. But still, Hardee's Pulled Pork Frisco Burger, just $5.99 in the app.
20 years later, we've grown in many ways, but never out of that same customer-first heart to serve. Doing the right thing simply because it's right will earn your business the right way every day, every year, offering permanent steel roofing and siding at competitive prices, keeping promises, staying on time for both deliveries and pickups, making things right when we come up short. Partners like you are the reason Best Buy Metals exists.
Thank you for the opportunity to serve you.
Come see us.
Download the all-new Mix 104.1 app online at mymix1041.com. ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Did you know that nicotine vapes are a fast path to addiction? Nicotine addiction is nothing to mess with. Live healthy, live free, escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
I love the Cleveland community because I think it's a very warm place to live. It's just a very friendly community, and you don't necessarily have to be born here to fit in. There's a lot of folks that move here and they fall in love with it. I feel like we make our customers feel valued by the way we treat them. We're very welcoming here. We get to know them. We learn their names. We learn their goals, and we try to meet all their financial needs, not just do one transaction with them.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
All right, Mix 1041, MixTV.tv. We've got a new feature on the broadcast this morning. Our friends at Chattanooga Allergy my friend Dr. Cromie, and there's such a wonderful practice. They listen to us at Chattanooga Allergy here in Cleveland. And Bridget, we've got a new, I guess, an air quality report, and by the sounds of things are blooming here. What's happening?
Yeah, so the pollen count today for our area is at medium high, and then the air quality is actually poor for our area, so you need to reduce your time outside today. It is brought to you by Chattanooga Allergy Clinic. Schedule your appointment today at ChattanoogaAllergyClinic.com.
All right, let's get a check of sports. It's the Common Spirit Memorial Chattanooga Sports Desk. Common Spirit Memorial. They have the Memorial Convenient Care here in Cleveland, where they are helping us 7 days a week. And last night, Walker Valley won the boys region basketball championship over, they beat Cookeville 76-60. Walker Valley will host Lebanon in a sub-state game on Monday night. And the Bradley Central High School Bearettes will host, let me back up here, the boys game, Walker Valley on Monday night. That'll be right here on Mix 1041 and the Mix app. Free download at mymix1041.com. Then tomorrow night, the Bradley Central High School Bearettes will host Mount Juliet in a sub-state game. 7 o'clock tip tomorrow night, Smitty Arena right here. Mix 1041 and the Mix app, presented by Cleveland Ford. McMinn Central, the Chargerettes will charge into the sub-state tomorrow night. They'll host Pigeon Forge in Inglewood tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. The Lee University Flames, their season is over. They lost last night at the University of West Florida. You heard that on our sister station, ESPN Cleveland 101.3, thanks to Common Spirit Memorial Chattanooga. But Lee lost. They are done for the year, 79-72. There is trouble on Rocky Top, and it continues with the Lady Vols. They lose their 7th straight game. I do not remember. This is historical. You think back to Pat Head Summit, as we so often do. But at any rate, Alabama beats the Lady Vols in the SEC Women's Tournament last night, 76-64. Lake Forest, we got this note from their athletic department. Their Lake Forest softball team beat Ottawa Middle last night, 6-1. JV baseball split with Athens. Boys soccer lost on penalty kicks to Athens. NASCAR at Phoenix Sunday, 3:30 on your home for NASCAR in Southeast Tennessee. Our sister station, ESPN Cleveland 101.3 and the ESPN Cleveland 101.3 app. Can Tyler Reddick win 4 in a row? He's won the first 3 races. Never has happened in NASCAR history. Of course, the team co-owned by Michael Jordan, who knows something about three-peats. So that's all presented by Dale's Heating and Air. Well, I want to tell you right now, we are so excited to have our friends from the Blended Peddler, and I want to welcome in Amanda Thorpe and Emily. I got to ask, how do you say your last name?
It's Lindern, the E silent.
The E silent?
Yep.
So it's Lindern?
Yep.
All right. Well, listen, Emily, I want to begin with you, and I got to tell you, my wife, as I told you, is very excited about the Blended Peddler, and so are so many people. Good morning. How are you?
Great. How are you doing? Thanks so much for having us on. We appreciate it so much.
You're coming to Cleveland.
Yes, we're coming to Cleveland. We are actually doing a soft opening today.
What?
From 11 to 3 today, and then our grand opening is Monday.
All right, so for those who don't know about it, tell us about the Blended Peddler, what it's all about.
Yeah, for sure. So Blended Peddler, we serve superfood bowls, we serve smoothies, loaded toast, and we brought an assortment of all of our house bowls today just to show you guys, to share with the radio station as well.
Thank you.
And we have smoothies, and we're just so excited to be a part of Cleveland and the new area. We had a food truck that was around here for last year, and it seemed to do excellent, and we had a ton of people reach out, so we're like, let's just bring it here.
That is so exciting. Amanda Thorpe. Amanda, good morning. How are you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing good. So tell me a little more. And I know being here in Cleveland is a big deal for you guys.
It is a big deal. As Emily was saying, when we brought the food truck, we had such a huge community in Cleveland, and they seem to love the vegan options that we have and the organic options. So we just thought that this would be great to bring to Cleveland. It does surround Ottawa and brings Chattanooga in here as well. And Cleveland downtown is trying to build as well, so I feel like we just, with the Lee students, it's going to be really good for the whole community.
Tell everybody where you're going to be down there.
We are directly across from Bradley County Courthouse. We're at 170 North Ocoee Street, and we're open 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Saturday.
Man, this is a great idea. Emily, how did it all happen? How did the Blended Peddler start? How did it all get started?
Yeah, so Blended Peddler actually started back in 2021 in the Tri-Cities, Tennessee, in Bristol, Virginia. So we brought it there, and then we just kind of kept expanding. So this will be our 8th location. So this is super exciting for us to branch out of the Tri-Cities. It's our first one out of the Tri-Cities. So we're really excited to see how this goes and hopes that the community loves it just as much as we do.
Well, I'm sure they will. Like I said, there's already been a bubbling excitement about this.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, we're, and going to historic downtown Cleveland. Talk about that, Emily, because that is such a vibrant area. We've seen so much growth there about the last 10 years.
Yeah, just from what we were looking at, all the locations in Cleveland, we thought that downtown would be the best fit for us. It's growing, like Amanda said, extremely fast. The community is so sweet. All of our neighbors surrounding us have been more than welcoming. And the Lee students can not only just walk there, but we have a ton of employees that we got to employ from Lee University. So it's definitely a great opportunity for everyone in the community.
All right. Hey, Amanda, so as Emily was saying earlier, a soft open today, is that right?
That is correct, yes.
Tell me about that.
We're going to be open from 11 to 3 today, just to kind of give everybody the feel of what's going to happen, and they can actually get like an early preview of what's going on. And then Monday is our grand opening. The first 50 people in line at 7 a.m. will get a free acai bowl or smoothie, and that's just something that we do at every grand opening.
Okay, so it's the Blended Peddler. They're going to be down right across from the courthouse on, that's Ocoee, I believe. Is that right?
Yeah.
You said that. Okay, take me through a little bit of these bowls here that you brought in, Emily.
Yeah, for sure. So these are our house bowls. So typically when you come in, we have a little bit of a complex menu, but all of our employees are taught how to explain it to you. So these are our main house bowls that are already built for you. This is our Peddler's Way, which is our most popular bowl. It has our acai base, our dragon fruit base with granola, layered with peanut butter, banana, fresh fruit, which is strawberries, kiwis, coconut flakes, and cacao nibs. So these house bowls are pre-made. They are pre-built, and then we make them as they come. And then you have your option to build your own. So if you're not a big fan of peanut butter or strawberries, you can take it off, add stuff on. And yeah, so all of this fruit is cut fresh every single morning. Nothing's frozen, besides the sorbet, of course. So yeah, we're really excited.
My goodness, what a tremendous idea. And you're the owner.
Yeah, I'm one of the co-owners.
You're one of the co-owners
Yes.
of this business. So can I ask you, you're not very old. I mean,
No, I'm only 22. I started as the general manager. I was very grateful to be in this position.
you're 22 years old.
Yeah.
And I tell you, that is really incredible.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Listen, I could not have done it without my co-owner, Lauren Griffin.
Who now? Lauren Griffin?
Lauren Griffin, yeah.
Lauren Griffin. Okay,
Yeah.
very good. I got a sister named Lauren. But
Oh,
trust me, she owns nothing.
Laurens
So
are
anyway,
great.
but she is a nurse. So anyway.
Hey, nurses are
Ah,
great. You
got
have to
it.
have nurses.
You got it. Well, Amanda, anything you want to add here before we go?
Just come see us. We're going to be ready to serve you guys.
Well, actually, Lauren's over here, but she's taking a vow of silence. She is not talking. And so, Lauren, welcome. Thank you. God bless you. That's a wonderful thing you guys are doing. And then, Emily, I'll give you the final word here.
Yeah, just come see us. Make sure to follow our Instagram at Blended Peddler Cleveland. We post absolutely everything on there. We'll be hiring here soon, too, for a little bit more people. So be sure to DM us on there for any type of information on that.
That's wonderful. All right, so the soft open Blended Peddler, downtown Cleveland. Guys, get down there. You're gonna do well, I think. 11 to 3 today, the big opening Monday. And Amanda, one more time about the first 50 people.
First 50 people in line at 7 a.m. The doors open, and you will get a free acai bowl or smoothie.
Love it. Congratulations to all of you. It's tremendous. Like I said, my wife and her friends have all been buzzing about this.
Hey, we appreciate you for having us on there. It's a great
do.
opportunity for us.
And thanks for this also.
Yes,
We
I
appreciate
hope
it.
you guys get to enjoy it. You'll definitely have to let us know what you think about it.
We'll definitely do it. All right, it's the Blended Peddler, guys. Downtown Cleveland, they're coming to you, and they will see you there even today at about 11 o'clock. All right, we're going to come right back with more in just a moment. Stand by.
It's madness here at Bowater Credit Union, and you don't want to miss your shot at debt consolidation. If high interest rate balances have you playing defense, it's time to take control of the court. Consolidate into one easy payment and you could lower your rate, simplify your finances, and start saving money each month. Rates as low as 8.99% APR. Visit any branch or apply online. Bowater Credit Union. Better begins here. Federally insured by the NCUA.
These are Hardee's Frisco breakfast sandwiches starting at just $3.99. This is our bacon, sausage, 100% Angus, and sourdough. The McNuthin speaks for itself. The Frisco breakfast starting at just $3.99, only at Hardee's.
I'm Clark Campbell. I've lived here in Cleveland, Tennessee for 24 years, and I'm so proud that I get to shop for my business to get my truck right here in my town. One of the most intimidating things in the truck buying process is you just don't want to talk to people sometimes. Don Ledford Chevrolet just isn't that place. And that's my favorite thing about this property is you just feel like a friend. There are a lot of options when it comes to dealerships in Cleveland and the Chattanooga area. This is going to be the first place I go to every single time.
Competence, integrity, experience. Those are what Logan Thompson's all about.
We're basically a one-stop shop.
Each of us work in a special area of the law.
And it is true that experience counts.
We've been doing this for a long time. It's fun, and you're helping people.
We give back to the community.
A tradition of legal and community service.
We want to keep the ball moving and we want to treat you with respect.
At the end of the day, you're walking away with peace of mind.
Make them feel welcome, make them feel heard. And so our goal is to show them a path forward, giving them hope.
Download the all-new Mix 104.1 app online at mymix1041.com.
Every 5 to 7 minutes, someone dies of a drug overdose. Did you know that consuming THC before the age of 18 increases the risk of opioid abuse later in life? Protect your life. Escape the Vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Finding your why starts by making an impact together, touching lives for the better. It can be the gift of time or treasure, supporting a community through talent without measure. Here, compassion fuels commitment, finding fulfillment through enrichment, serving and improving. What a way to live, and what a gift it is to give. Find your why. Get involved today for a better us.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Goodyear brand tires in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
The new fiber network is going to place Cleveland, Tennessee at the forefront of technology. Cleveland is ready for this, and it's going to be a great future. My message to Cleveland, Tennessee is call Cleveland Utility Authority right now to get signed up for the new fiber broadband network that is coming to a neighborhood near you.